Hey there, food lovers! Today, we're not cooking for ourselves. We're turning our culinary skills to our canine companions. That's right, we're diving deep into the world of homemade dog food. Now, you might be thinking, isn't store-bought dog food good enough? And that's a fair question. But let me tell you, there's a whole world of benefits waiting for your furry friend when you ditch the kibble and go homemade. Think about it. You meticulously plan your meals, choosing fresh, wholesome ingredients. Shouldn't your four-legged family member deserve the same consideration? Walk down the pet food aisle and it's overwhelming. Bags upon bags of kibble, endless cans of wet food, each claiming to be the healthiest or tastiest option. But how do you really know what's best? The truth is, navigating the world of commercial dog food can feel like deciphering a secret code. The beauty of homemade dog food is that it's not just about improving your dog's diet, it's about strengthening the bond you share. There's something incredibly rewarding about preparing a meal for your furry friend with your own two hands. Seeing their tail wag with delight as they gobble up their food, that's priceless. So, are you ready to embark on this culinary journey with me? We'll explore the ins and outs of creating delicious and nutritious meals that will have your dog jumping for joy, and maybe even begging for seconds. All right, chefs, let's talk protein. It's the cornerstone of any good dog food recipe, providing the essential amino acids your furry friend needs to thrive. Think of protein as the building blocks for strong muscles, healthy tissues, and a shiny, vibrant coat. And just like us, dogs need a variety of protein sources to get a full spectrum of nutrients. Chicken is a great place to start. Section 2. Veggies for vitality. Adding color and nutrients. Now that we've got our protein sorted, let's add some color and crunch with a healthy dose of vegetables. Veggies are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are essential for your dog's overall health and well-being. Plus, they add fiber, which aids in digestion and keeps things moving smoothly. Carrots are a fantastic choice, providing beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A in the body, promoting good vision. Plus, they add a touch of sweetness that many dogs enjoy. Spinach is another winner, loaded with iron, vitamins, and antioxidants. Section 3. Carbohydrates. Energy for every adventure. Every adventurer needs fuel, and our canine companions are no exception. Carbohydrates provide the energy your dog needs to power through playtime, walks in the park, and all those tail-chasing adventures. But not all carbs are created equal. We want to choose complex carbohydrates that provide sustained energy and essential nutrients. Brown rice is an excellent choice. It's a good source of fiber and provides a slow release of energy, keeping your dog feeling full and satisfied. Section 4. Healthy fats, shining coats, and happy joints. Now, before you say fat and think faux, let's set the record straight. Healthy fats are essential for your dog's overall health and well-being. They provide energy, support cell function, help absorb vitamins, and promote healthy skin and a shiny coat. Plus, they can help keep your dog feeling full and satisfied. Fish oil is a fantastic source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for cognitive function, joint health, and a healthy immune system. You can find fish oil supplements specifically designed for dogs at most pet stores. All right, chefs, It's time to fire up those stoves and turn these fresh ingredients into a culinary masterpiece for your canine companion. Don't worry, we're not talking about any fancy French techniques here. This is all about simple, wholesome cooking that even a novice chef can master. First things first, let's talk about cooking the protein. Whether you've chosen chicken, beef, or fish, the key is to cook it thoroughly to eliminate any harmful bacteria. No pink allowed. Now that we've got all our cooked ingredients ready to go, it's time to combine them into a delicious and nutritious meal that your dog will gobble up. This is where the magic happens, transforming simple ingredients into a balanced diet that will keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A large mixing bowl is your best friend here. It gives you plenty of space to mix everything thoroughly, ensuring that each bite your dog takes is packed with all the nutrients they need. Add the cooked protein, vegetables, and carbohydrates to the bowl, making sure to break up any large chunks of meat or vegetables. This step is crucial because it ensures that your dog gets a bit of everything in each bite, making the meal more enjoyable and balanced. The key here is to find a consistency that your dog enjoys. This might take a bit of experimentation, but it's worth it to see your dog excited about mealtime. Some dogs prefer a chunkier texture, while others prefer a smoother, more pate-like consistency. It's all about knowing your dog's preferences and catering to them. If you're not sure what your dog prefers, start with a chunkier mix and gradually add water or broth until you reach the desired consistency. This way, you can adjust the texture to find the perfect balance that your dog will love. Remember, the goal is to make mealtime a delightful experience for your pet, so take your time and enjoy the process of creating something special for them. Now that you've created a culinary masterpiece for your canine companion, it's time to talk portion control. Just like us, dogs need different amounts of food depending on their age, activity level, and metabolism. Overfeeding can lead to weight gain and health problems, while underfeeding can leave your furry friend feeling hungry and lacking energy. The best way to determine the right portion size for your dog is to consult with your veterinarian. They can assess your dog's individual needs and recommend a daily calorie intake. From there, you can use the nutritional information on your homemade dog food recipe to calculate the appropriate portion size. Section 4. The Taste Test, Canine Cuisine Critique. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to let your furry friends sample your culinary creation and give you their honest feedback. But before you present your pup with a full bowl, it's a good idea to start with a small taste test. This will give them a chance to get acquainted with the new flavors and textures. Place a small spoonful of the homemade dog food on a plate or in their bowl and let them have at it. Observe their reaction closely. Section 1. Storing the Feast. Keeping canine cuisine fresh. All right, chefs, we've cooked up a storm for our canine companions, but the culinary adventure doesn't end there. Proper storage is crucial to maintain the freshness, flavor, and nutritional value of your homemade dog food. Just like our own meals, we want to keep those taste buds wagging and those tails wagging even more. Remember, we're dealing with fresh, wholesome ingredients here, so it's important to store our canine cuisine with care. No one wants to see their hard work go to waste, or worse, risk their furry friend getting an upset tummy. Section 2. Refrigeration Rules. The chill zone for homemade dog food. When it comes to storing homemade dog food, the refrigerator is our best friend. It provides the ideal cool and controlled environment to slow down bacterial growth and keep our canine cuisine fresh for longer. But before we start cramming containers into every nook and cranny, Let's talk about some ground rules for optimal refrigeration. First and foremost, airtight containers are non-negotiable. We want to lock in all that freshness and flavor while keeping any unwanted odors or contaminants at bay. Section 3. Freezing for the future. Long-term storage solutions. For those of us who like to plan ahead or prepare meals in bulk, freezing is a fantastic option for long-term storage. It allows you to prepare large quantities of homemade dog food in one go, saving you time and effort in the long run. It's like hitting the pause button on freshness, allowing you to have a stash of ready-to-go meals whenever you need them. Imagine the convenience of simply reaching into your freezer and pulling out a perfectly portioned meal for your furry friend, knowing it's just as fresh as the day you made it. Plus, it's a great way to minimize waste and ensure your furry friend always has a nutritious meal on hand. By freezing in advance, you can take advantage of bulk buying, which often means better prices and less frequent trips to the store. When it comes to freezing homemade dog food, portioning is key. Proper portioning ensures that each meal is the right size for your dog, making feeding time quick and easy. Divide the food into individual meal sizes before freezing to avoid the hassle of thawing and refreezing large batches. Label each portion with the date and contents to keep track of what you have and ensure nothing goes to waste. This not only saves time, but also helps maintain the quality of the food. Properly stored, frozen dog food can last for several months, giving you peace of mind that your pet's meals are always ready and nutritious. So, embrace the convenience and efficiency of freezing, and keep your furry friend happy and healthy with minimal effort. Section 4. Thawing and serving, bringing frozen food back to life. Alright, so we've got our frozen stash of canine cuisine ready to go, but how do we bring it back to life without sacrificing flavor or texture? Thawing frozen dog food is all about patience and planning. We want to avoid any rapid temperature changes that could compromise the quality of the food or introduce harmful bacteria. The best way to thaw frozen dog food is to transfer it from the freezer to the refrigerator the night before you plan to serve it. This allows for a slow and even thaw, preserving the texture and flavor of the food. Section 5. Shelf life and safety, keeping a watchful eye. While we've gone to great lengths to preserve the freshness and quality of our homemade dog food, it's important to remember that it does have a limited shelf life. This means that unlike commercial dog food, which can sit on a shelf for months or even years, our homemade recipes need to be consumed much sooner to ensure they remain safe and nutritious for your furry friend. Unlike commercially produced dog food that's packed with preservatives, our homemade creations rely on fresh, wholesome ingredients, which means they're more susceptible to spoilage. Preservatives in commercial dog food extend its shelf life, but can sometimes compromise the nutritional value. Our approach prioritizes the health benefits of fresh ingredients, but this comes with the responsibility of proper storage and timely consumption. As a general rule of thumb, refrigerated homemade dog food should be consumed within 3 to 5 days. This ensures that the food remains fresh and free from harmful bacteria that can develop over time. Always label your containers with the date they were prepared to keep track of their freshness. Frozen dog food, on the other hand, can last for several months if stored properly. Freezing is an excellent way to extend the shelf life of your homemade dog food without compromising its nutritional value. Be sure to use airtight containers or vacuum-sealed bags to prevent freezer burn and maintain the food's quality. However, it's always best to err on the side of caution and trust your senses. If the food smells off, has an unusual texture, or shows any signs of spoilage, it's better to discard it. Your dog's health is paramount, and feeding them spoiled food can lead to serious health issues. Regularly checking the condition of the food and maintaining proper storage practices will help ensure your homemade dog food remains safe and nutritious. Well, there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through the ins and outs of creating delicious, nutritious, and dare I say, love-infused meals for your four-legged family members. Remember that first step we talked about, ditching the processed, mystery meat-laden kibble and taking control of your dog's diet? That's a big one. It's about more than just food. It's about a commitment to giving your furry friend the best possible life. And you know what? It's so much easier than you might think. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but I'm not sure I have the time or the patience to make my dog's food from scratch. Trust me, I get it. Life gets busy, and sometimes the convenience of grabbing a bag of kibble from the store is just too tempting. But here's the thing. Even incorporating homemade meals a few times a week can make a world of difference for your furry friend's health and well-being. Start small. As you embark on this culinary journey with your canine companion, remember that they're your best guide. Pay attention to their cues and adjust your recipes accordingly. Are they gobbling up their food with gusto? That's a good sign. Are they leaving a bit behind or seeming less enthusiastic about mealtime? That might be a sign to tweak the recipe or try different ingredients. So there you have it, food lovers. We've gone from kibble confusion to culinary confidence, all in the name of giving our canine companions the very best. And the best part? This is just the beginning. Join me on this exciting culinary adventure as we explore even more ways to nourish our furry friends and strengthen the bond we share. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe to the How To channel for more pawsome tips and tricks on all things dog-related. Until next time, happy cooking!